Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 5th through the 11th. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to check in here and see what you can expect in the week ahead. And we have a new deck this week, guys. I didn't even know about this deck until a couple of days ago, and then I was like, I have to have it. So I'm sharing it with you today. Let's see what your Monday, Tuesday is. And as always, those of you who are really into the cards like I am, like different decks, I will have the info listed in the description. Here's your Wednesday, Thursday, and then your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then at the end, we're going to pull a spirit message for you, a homework card. So, Capricorn, and that'll be from a different deck. Capricorn, your Monday, Tuesday is beginnings. So this is going to be a new energy coming in for a lot of you. I feel with this card, for a lot of you, you might be coming out of a time of like a deep depression for some of you. Or if not a depression, maybe like a time where the energy has been really heavy for you, or you've kind of been like, all right, hope for the best, but expect the worst. And you've just kind of been in this energy where you've been a little guarded, or you haven't been wanting to get your hopes up. Monday, Tuesday, there could be some kind of a shift where you're coming into a more, like not just a happier energy, but where you're actually seeing something coming in that is not just giving you hope, but bringing about change. There's a positive change that's coming in. For some of you, those of you who are more spiritually in tune, or those of you who've been working more spiritually, I do feel that you're going to have a connection or communication that you're receiving from your guides, which is going to be very, very clear for you, which is going to be very like no mistaking it, where you're going to feel, wow, like I had a really awesome experience, where you're being given a sign or a communication to let you know that you're not alone, that they're here, they're with you, they have your back through the transitions ahead and through the changes ahead. For some of you, this has to do with some kind of like elevation or upgrade, okay? So there could be an upgrade in a work situation, an upgrade in a living situation, an upgrade in your personal life, whatever it might be. I feel, Capricorn, that you feel you're being elevated in some way. So maybe in the past you were having experiences where you feel like people were putting you down or looking down on you. Something is happening where you're feeling raised up. I feel that in the energy. Something is happening where you're feeling raised up, acknowledged, appreciated. Some of you are having help come in, which is a big sign for you that, wow, my luck is really changing. Like, what are the odds at this, point in time when I would really need this thing? It's coming in. Like, that's going to be a sign for a lot of you that you're being watched over, that there's some kind of assistance or miracle coming in for you right when you needed it. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is, I can't see because of my, okay, magic. On the screen, there's like a little timer and it was right over the word. I was like, what does it say? Your Wednesday, Thursday is magic, all right? Unicorns for me are a symbol of like divine messages, of like, breaking out of old energy or coming into a higher vibration, connecting with like the spirit realm. That's kind of how I associate unicorns. So again, like I said, some of you are feeling like you're having some kind of spiritual connection or communication from your guardian angels or guides. And so this is going to be carrying over into the midweek, where some of you are having experiences that you're really excited about, where maybe you feel like you're seeing angels, or you're seeing the spirit realm, or hearing or feeling them in some way. For other ones of you, I feel like your inner child is just completely and totally taking over. And you have such an excitement and enthusiasm for experiencing new things. a lot of you, your inner child is like, you know, coming to the front of the situation. You're coming to the driver's seat, and they're reminding you, oh my God, you're finally a grown-up now. Remember all of the things that we said we were going to do when we were a grown-up? Well, you're a grown-up now. Let's go do them. Like, your inner child's like, it's time to go do the stuff that I couldn't wait to do, that I was dreaming of doing. And so there's a sense of magic or fun coming in that way, Capricorn, for a lot of you in the middle of the week. There's just this excitement where you're experiencing life and letting yourself live and letting yourself, you know, just kind of do things that are more than just the everyday, you know, humdrum, you know, just same old cycle, same old routine. You're bringing something new into your life. Some of you, I do feel, are preparing to travel more. That's been coming up for a couple of the signs as well. And so I feel like some of you are either having dreams about certain parts of the world, or certain parts of the world are hopping into your mind, and you're just feeling very drawn or called to them. This came up, I think, a couple of weeks ago too, so it's like repeating itself. So this is really, really coming in as confirmation for some of you that there's going to be significant travel, that travel is coming in. Okay, significant travel at that. But a lot of communication for those of you who are connecting with your spiritual gifts and abilities. A lot of signs coming in that way. Some of you are having very vivid dreams, very vivid dreams that you might not know what they mean, but you're waking up feeling very happy. And again, I feel this is your inner child that's really just kind of taking over and trying to communicate with you. Like, let's go do stuff. Like, let's go do all the stuff we couldn't wait to do. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card here is awareness, okay? So this is like self-awareness, like seeing yourself, understanding yourself. And awareness kind of comes in different ways, or it has different definitions. Sometimes when people think of awareness, they think about being like aware of what you need to work on, or aware of your shortcomings. And yeah, that is a form of self-awareness. But with this card, there's more of a sense of confidence. There's more of a sense of self-love. And there's more of a sense of like being at peace. So a lot of you are just coming into not just the self-acceptance, but realizing or being able to commend yourself in ways that maybe you wouldn't have done before. Now, the creator of this deck in this book, as she explains this card, also goes on to say that this card has to do with being aware of your life purpose, like why you're here, what you came here to do. So some of you Capricorns are beginning to wake up to that. You're becoming aware not just of like what you're good at in your life, or you know, your likable parts of you, like this, like, oh, you know, I have a good sense of humor, or oh, I'm a fun person, or oh, I'm really intelligent. Not just those things, but I feel like you're becoming aware of your spiritual gifts, or like your purpose, or the things that you're going to be able to do to bring about positive change in the world. You're seeing the ways in which you have an ability to make a difference, and that's very exciting. Let's go ahead and check out your angel message or spirit homework for the week. And we're using yet another mermaid deck, but we're using one of the OG ones this time, from back in the day, the Doreen Virtue Mermaid and Dolphins deck. So let's see what your message is for the week ahead. And you have, ooh, this is good, protection. You, your loved ones, and possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So this is really important for those of you who, like I said, are coming out of that heavier energy. Okay, that new moon is jumping out at me. Well, I guess it's a crescent moon, so it's a little bit more than a new moon. But as we're coming into this period of time, we just had the new moon on the 31st. and as we're coming into the next full moon, as the moon is growing to the stage of being full, I feel, Capricorn, that many of you are receiving new things. So you might be making significant purchases, or you may have recently made a significant purchase. And just new experiences are coming in. You're attracting a lot of new things in your life. And some of you have this fear that, oh my goodness, like, am I going to be able to hold on to this? Am I going to be able to keep this? You know, is something going to happen? Is it going to be taken away from me? And this card is saying you can trust that you can hold on to these things, that your possessions are being protected, or the people that are coming into your life that you care about, they are being protected. They are being watched over. Some of you, as you're going through these changes in these shifts, there might be certain people that you feel are being left behind, but this is letting you know that their angels and guides are watching over them, right? Like maybe you're busy with your life, or you're working on things and you're doing things, and there might be friends or family that you can't be there as much as you would like to be there for them, and this is saying that they're protected and they're being watched over, okay? And, you know, you have this help. Right now, you know what's funny, as I'm looking at this card, right? I feel, Capricorn, like you're the baby. You're the baby in this picture. Like you're being held. You're being loved. You're being nurtured. You're on the receiving end of things right now. So I feel this card is also coming with the message of it's okay for you to receive. It's safe for you to receive. You don't have to be worried about, do I deserve it, or is it going to be taken away? It's here. Whatever these positive changes are, my dears, it's here to stay. And you're being watched over and protected. Your possessions are being watched over and protected. Your loved ones are being watched over and protected. And so you can allow yourself to relax and let yourself receive, right? Because the new moon is all about calling in. It's all about creating. It's all about receiving. So you've already kind of been on that path, and I feel coming up the next, couple of weeks as we head into the next moon phase, you're going to continue to receive. That's what it feels like to me. And this is saying it's safe for you to receive. You're protected. Your receiving process is protected as well. All right, my dears, so check out your moon sign and rising sign video as well. It might give a little extra information. Some of you are like, but what about my love life, Amethyst? Those of you who are new here, I do the love reading separate on my channel, because sometimes we get so caught up in love, we forget about ourselves and we forget about our journey. And I want this video to be about you and your journey. But the love videos are available. If you click on the link in the description of the video, you can check out the love videos available on the channel. Those of you who would like a private reading, obviously, I love reading for you guys. I'm more than happy to read for you. So if you click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, it will take you to my online calendar. And a lot of those of you who are new, I think the calendar was kind of confusing for you guys. Some of you were having a really hard time finding the pricing, even though it was listed in there. And I think it may be like an app thing. I think it also might be like, depending if you have an Android or if you have an Apple or whatever, like it might be kind of different the way that it's set up. But I have it listed now in a way where it should be more clear. Like you should be able to see them immediately. When you go into the Calendly link, you should be able to see the prices immediately. So I made that change. Hopefully it's helpful. And again, guys, thank you so very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous week.